What is a chiasm, and what does that have to do with the flood?
So a chiasm is a literary structure. It's like how things are written. And it comes from the Greek letter chi, which is an X, which means it's symmetrical. And so you see this in the story of the flood, where if you go to Genesis chapter 8, verse 1, that's the peak of the story. And everything is mirrored outward, going backward and forward. So you'll see like 150 days on both sides of that verse. You'll see 40 days on both sides of that verse. You'll see 7 days on both sides of that verse. You see them talking about his 3 sons and at equidistant from that central point. But in a chiasm, the central part is always the most important. And so in Genesis chapter 8, verse 1, it says, and God remembered Noah, which means he's honoring his promise. It's not like, oh, I remember Noah, but it's like, I'm keeping my word to Noah. And that comes at the height of the flood waters. God remembers his promise, and then the flood begins to reside, and he's bringing about a new beginning. And so that chiastic structure, it shows you God's design and how deliberate and sovereign he is over all details, that everything mirrors itself out from that central point. It's kind of fascinating that God does that.